The Temple of Black Light. The Temple of Black Light is a spiritual group that draws on the Chaos Gnostic current, a tradition that combines elements of Gnosticism, theistic Satanism, and chaos magic. It traces its origins to a Swedish occult order initially known as the Misanthropic Luciferian Order. This group was founded in the mid-1990s by individuals deeply involved in esotericism, the left-hand path, and anti-cosmic traditions. While the specific founding members' names are often kept deliberately obscured to maintain the group's mystique, key figures like John Notfit, the late frontman of the black metal band Dissection, played a significant role in popularizing its ideas. John, along with other prominent members, helped intertwine the group's teachings with the black metal scene, particularly through Dissection's later works, such as the album Rain Cows. This album is heavily inspired by the group's philosophies and features lyrical themes rooted in anti-cosmic Satanism. At its core is the belief that the universe is a flawed creation of a malevolent force known as the Demiurge. Unlike mainstream religions which emphasize cosmic order, the temple venerates chaos as the ultimate reality and seeks liberation from the material world. Central to their teachings are anti-cosmic deities, figures like Satan, Lilith, and Leviathan, symbols of rebellion against the oppressive forces of creation. These entities, along with the concept of Azarit, or the 11 anti-cosmic powers, form the cornerstone of their mythology. The temple's ethos is clear: break free from societal norms, embrace spiritual rebellion, and strive for self-deification. In their view, the path to enlightenment isn't about conforming to universal laws, it's about mastering chaos and becoming an autonomous, liberated being. But with such radical ideas comes controversy. The Temple of Black Light has faced criticism from religious and cultural institutions, often being misunderstood as purely destructive or nihilistic. However, its followers argue that their practices are deeply empowering and rooted in personal spiritual freedom. The Joy of Satan, founded in the early 2000s by Maxine Dietrich, is a group that combines Satanism, occult practices, and neo-pagan beliefs. It promotes spiritual Satanism, where Satan is viewed as a benevolent deity and a bringer of knowledge rather than an evil figure. The group heavily criticizes Abrahamic religions like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, claiming they are tools of control. The Joy of Satan encourages practices like meditation, energy work, and crazy rituals like ones where they dedicate their soul to Satan, lighting candles with symbolic gestures like signing their names in blood, summoning demons, and even hexes and curses for different reasons to achieve spiritual empowerment. Additionally, they equate Satan with ancient deities like Enki from Sumerian mythology, arguing these gods were demonized by mainstream religions. However, the group is surrounded by controversy. It has been linked to neo-Nazi and anti-Semitic ideologies, which have drawn significant backlash. Critics also point out historical inaccuracies in their claims about ancient gods and occult practices. Some former members have accused the group of cult-like behavior, including manipulation and control. The Satanic Temple. This is a modern, non-theistic religious organization founded in 2013 by Lucian Greaves and Malcolm Jerry. Unlike traditional depictions of Satanism, the Satanic Temple does not worship Satan as a deity or supernatural being. Instead, they use Satan as a symbol of rebellion, free thought, and opposition to oppressive authority. Their philosophy is guided by the 7 tenets, which emphasize compassion, justice, bodily autonomy, and the pursuit of knowledge. The Satanic Temple advocates for the separation of church and state, using activism and legal challenges to promote secularism. For example, they've pushed for equal representation of religious symbols in public spaces, fought against restrictive abortion laws as part of bodily autonomy, and opposed religious indoctrination in public schools. One of their most recognizable symbols is the Baphomet statue, representing balance and free thought. While they use rituals, these are symbolic and focus on personal empowerment rather than supernatural beliefs. With chapters around the world, the Satanic Temple has become a major voice in modern debates about religious freedom and secularism, proving that their provocative approach is both impactful and thought-provoking. The Church of Satan. The Church of Satan was founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey in San Francisco as the first organized religious group to identify with Satanism. But don't be misled by the name. It's not about devil worship. Instead, the Church of Satan embraces atheistic Satanism, using Satan as a symbol of human freedom, individuality, and rebellion against arbitrary authority. At its core, the Church of Satan promotes LaVeyan Satanism, a philosophy that rejects belief in the supernatural. It's all about living authentically, embracing one's desires, and being unapologetically yourself. The guiding principles of the Church of Satan are laid out in the Satanic Bible, written by LaVey in 1969. This text outlines their beliefs, rituals, and ethical framework. The philosophy emphasizes indulgence over abstinence, personal responsibility, and treating others with fairness, provided they treat you the same. Their rituals are symbolic, designed more for psychological empowerment than supernatural effects. Despite its focus on individualism, the Church of Satan has faced significant controversy. It's been widely misunderstood, often accused of devil worship, black magic, or worse, especially during the Satanic panic of the 1980s and 1990s. It's also distinct from other satanic groups, such as the Satanic Temple, which focuses on activism and social justice. The Church of Satan, by contrast, is purely philosophical, emphasizing personal empowerment over collective movements. The Order of Nine Angles. This is one of the most secretive and controversial satanic organizations in the world. The O9A focuses on extreme esotericism, transgression, and personal transformation through what they call the sinister path. But their philosophy doesn't just challenge traditional norms, it openly advocates for acts of violence and destruction, sparking widespread condemnation. Originating in the United Kingdom in the late 1960s or early 1970s, the O9A blends elements of Satanism, paganism, and occult traditions into its unique worldview. For them, Satan isn't a deity but a force of chaos and rebellion, a symbol of breaking free from the cosmic order. At the heart of their beliefs is the Sevenfold Way, a long-term path of self-development. This includes physical challenges, studying ancient esoteric texts, and engaging in rituals that test the boundaries of morality and endurance. But what makes the O9A particularly infamous is their embrace of violent and morally transgressive acts as part of spiritual growth. Members are encouraged to carry out actions that intentionally harm others or destabilize society, under the justification of advancing their own transformation. Allegedly, the O9A instructs members to carry out human sacrifices under specific circumstances. Victims, referred to as offers, are chosen based on the belief that they are unworthy or detrimental to society. These sacrifices are framed as both a spiritual and moral test for the practitioner. Members are also encouraged to commit illegal acts such as theft, assault, or vandalism, with the aim of rejecting societal laws and proving their commitment to the sinister path. Critics accused the group of inspiring acts of terrorism and promoting neo-Nazi ideology. The Temple of Set. This is one of the most notable and esoteric satanic organizations, founded in 1975 by Michael Aquino after splitting from the Church of Satan. Unlike its predecessor, the Temple of Set focuses on the worship of Set, an ancient Egyptian deity symbolizing individualism, self-awareness, and spiritual transformation. At the heart of their philosophy is the concept of Zephyr, which means to become. Members believe in striving for personal evolution and self-deification, seeing themselves as creators of their own reality. Set is not just a symbol, but a real metaphysical entity that guides followers toward their ultimate potential. The Temple of Set practices a deeply intellectual and mystical approach. Their rituals are designed for personal empowerment, spiritual growth, and forging a connection with the essence of Set. Unlike the Church of Satan's focus on carnal indulgence, the temple delves into metaphysical exploration and mastery. The Black Order. This is one of the most mysterious and controversial groups within the occult world. Known for blending Satanism, paganism, and nihilistic philosophy, it focuses on individual empowerment, spiritual transformation, and the rejection of societal norms. At the core of the Black Order's beliefs is the idea of self-deification, the pursuit of becoming godlike through strength, rebellion, and chaos. They draw inspiration from ancient pagan traditions and occult practices, merging these with modern ideas to create a path that's as radical as it is esoteric. Their practices include rituals designed to channel dark energies, invoke personal transformation, and deliberately break moral and societal boundaries.